Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor and a privilege to be back here with all of you once again. Ladies and gentlemen, we are finishing my replay of Borderlands 3 today. Because now we are set on the path of going to the last major planet, and going through all of that will pretty much usher in the end of this game. And then we can say we are prepared for Borderlands 4 in less than a month. Also, the new video for Amon, not his short that came out, I believe it was yesterday, but his designing Amon video dropped today, and I haven't watched that yet. I'll wait until after this session. But his short, Demons, I think might be the best short for the characters thus far. Because some people were concerned. Well, I won't say concerned, but some people brought up and they were wondering if he's going to be, oh, he's this big lumbering dude. Is he going to be similar to Drax? Is he going to be like, oh, he's just absolutely massive, but he also behaves like Drax in any way? And it turns out, no, that's not actually the case, because he's very well aware of what he's saying. He's not Drax, as in Drax from the Guardians of the Galaxy films. He's his own individual, and you can see it in his actions. He has a vibe of, I don't want what happened to you to, I don't want what happened to me to happen to you. And when you look at the short, you really see that they put a lot of effort into giving these characters character. And I find that very endearing, and I find that very good, because the character trailers that we got for the past Borderlands, it did not compare, really. Now, mind you, they were all right. The trailers for Amara, Zane, Flack, and Mose, they were all good. But I feel like these characters that we're getting for Borderlands 4 are way more fleshed out. Even more so, given the fact that these shorts make it feel like we're watching entire mini-movies. Not shorts, but literal deep dives into these characters, even if it's just a small amount. And I like that. But Mihai and Hybrid, it's good to see the both of you. Let me acknowledge everybody here today.
You who hears me, eons after my time, I have set these words down, even as my mind fractures under the weight of what I have done. Find my words and remember their truths in my place, for I am the one who put the Destroyer in its chains. I am the one who murdered the Iridians. I am Myriad.
Alright, Iridian Analyzer. You found the Iridian Analyzer. The Analyzer can decipher the secrets within Iridian writing scattered across the galaxy, and keep an eye out for lodestars, which contain coordinates to the fabled Iridian Proving Grounds. There you go! Let's see, what am I going to play after you finish this series? Since we have so many days left, literally 30 more days. Matter of fact. No, not 30 more days. We have 16 more days to go, because this month ends on the 31st. We have a considerable amount of time, which is, I'm not going to play I'm not going to do any major series, because Borderlands is going to eat up all of my time. Simply because of how big it is probably going to take me a minute to get through the game as a whole, because going into October, there's not too much that's on my radar that I want to take part in. So for the remainder of August, there will be, sporadic streams of me messing with games here and there that I may not turn into series, but just want to chill with you guys and play. And there'll be plenty of reaction streams to get through and do as well, so that the remainder of August is still just as chock full as it was in the beginning when I started this series. So there's plenty room to do a whole bunch of different things. And I brought this up to you, you members during the members summit, that this is something that this is also something I wanted to do after we got done with Borderlands, because I knew for a fact that I was going to beat Borderlands 3 before this month was up. And it still leaves me with a considerable amount of time before Borderlands 4 drops, because Borderlands 4 drops on the 12th. So even if it did take me all the way up until the end of this month to get through this game, which would have been borderline improbable given how quickly I've gone through it, there would still be an extra 11 days in September in between that point. So there's still plenty of time for me to do stuff that you members wanted to do, and also what all the other viewers wanted me to do as well. I even put a poll up saying like what you guys want more of, and a lot of people said reactions and reaction streams. So there is plenty of room for that, with the second choice being gaming stuff. So yeah, there's plenty of room.
Cruising Raiders to the bridge.
Yeah, now you mention it, Kyushu Amon does give me Drax vibes. Here's the thing, though. Drax, I would want to say that he doesn't necessarily give me Drax vibes in the way of Drax from the Guardians of the Galaxy films. Because Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy was very, very literal. And that was played for comic relief. I don't get the comic relief feel from Amon. Sure, he has his moments, but he does not strike me as a comic relief person. He's literally Drax. Well, I won't even... You see, there's a parallel right there. He would be what Drax would be from the films if Drax didn't really have much of a sense of humor. Or maybe he had more of a dry, morbid sense of humor. But I get a more closer Kratos feel from him. And when I say that, I mean Kratos as in how he is with 2018 and Ragnarok.
So did I. Typhon de Leon disappeared on his expedition to the Iridian homeworld decades ago. It seems he found it after all.
Tyreen said the destroyer would be free soon. It'll rip the planet apart from the inside. If Typhon de Leon knows how to save Pandora, we have to find him. Never thought I'd say this, killer, but set a course for Necrotafeo.
Yeah, so here's all the major worlds that you get to go to. Pandora, Promethea, Athenas, Eden 6, and Necrotafeo. And then when we get done with Necrotafeo, we go back to Pandora for the final boss. So these are the five major worlds that Borderlands 3 introduced us to. And of course, we had more locations when we got DLC and add-ons and such. But I really look forward to just Borderlands 4 and its expanse. Necrotafeo! Next to nothing is known of Necrotafeo, the fabled homeland of the Iridians, long thought to occupy a theoretically determined sector of space. Anomalous interference has kept it hidden from any attempt to locate it remotely, and none who have set out to find it themselves have returned. Kitty's here! Everything's all right now.
Okay, this might get weird, you guys. Hold on tight.
Holy crap.
Necrotafeo.
So this is the Iridian homeworld. After all this time.
No sense waiting around. Get down there, Vault Hunter. Find Typhon de Leon.
Drop pod's all set. You be careful down there.
Just realized in 20 minutes you have to take a small break to read the final chapter of the beginning after the end. Yeah, but wait, the novel ends today?
Good luck! Stay alive!
Wow. Have I seen your lunch in the Discord? I haven't, because I don't exactly have the notifications posted up for delicious foods set on my phone. Otherwise, my phone would be bombarded with everything you guys said. Let's see. Ooh, what's that? Nachos? Nachos? That looks like nachos. Hold on. Yeah, that looks like nachos. I see the meats. I see the, what is it called? Pico. I see the pico. I see the chips. I see the dressing on top. Ooh, that looks nice. Yes, I have to read it the way you wrote it. Yes, with a SH. Yes, I crave violence, boss. Extreme amounts. Please get on with it. I must be sated.
That bastard Troy. But this ain't the end of the adventure, amigo. I know I haven't always spoken kindly of Pandora, but it's still my home, and we gotta save it.
Welcome to Desolation's Edge. You already know I always got to do something like that. You already know.
Vault Hunter, we're tracking Typhon de Leon's echo frequency and sending the coordinates to you. This is all quite overwhelming. First, Pandora was a vault the entire time. Now we've located the Iridian homeworld. And you are about to meet Typhon de Leon in the flesh. If you'll excuse me, I must take a power nap in my Saurian.
Alright, since there's going to be Iridian Guardians here, they're all susceptible to electricity,
Lilith,
which I set my
Malawan's here.
skills back to.
Dead Malawan, that is.
How could Malawan have known about Necrotadeo? Stay sharp, killer.
This gun is good.
Feels so good. Time for a fight. Nothing to it.
I may have leveled up once or twice earlier this morning, just to give myself just a little bit more of a boost. Just a little bit. But not that I actually need it. Yo, Dantes! Good to see you. I hope life has been treating you well. Welcome back. Yeah, it has been a minute. But, you know, life happens. No matter where life takes you, I'm happy to have you back here again.
Looks like the local fauna didn't appreciate Malawan setting up camp. Clear him out, killer. We have to find a Leon.
Feeling good.
Yes, perish.
This is all too easy.
How many minutes? Literally less than 15 minutes and we already had a legendary drop.
Hey, VH. Looks
Ooh,
like
shotgun.
Malawan tried to set up a catch ride before they got ate. You might be able to reroute power from that force field.
Okay, so without actually looking at it, let me see if my memory serves me well to tell what type of legendary this is just from appearance alone. So, part of me thinks this is a legendary lob. Ah! I should have said recursion! I should have said recursion! And I don't know why it's telling me to hydrate and stretch when we've just begun. That's supposed to trigger at 45 minutes. But this Nightbot thing needs a little more tweaking, it would seem. Also, I believe I figured out the whole issue of when things were stuttering back then. I had an extra program running in the background related to my phone. And turns out, yeah, I don't actually use it like that, so I don't need it. So I've turned it off, I've uninstalled it, so we really shouldn't have any more skipping issues whatsoever. But right now, we're going to focus. We'll keep it moving. And make sure we get done in a decent amount of time.
Woo! A catch a ride on the legendary planet of Necrotafeo. How about that? Now you can ride to Mr. DeLeon in style.
And I wake, viscous and refreshed. You know, Typhon DeLeon was the reason I became an Iridian researcher. If anyone knows how to save the universe, it's him.
I'm just gonna be honest with you. I've just been thinking about...
How the Calypsos knew about the Destroyer being imprisoned inside Pandora. That was their goal all along. Should Tyreen leech the Destroyer? Well, you are what you eat.
I've been thinking about how much time I'm going to be spending in Borderlands due to the fact that not only will the build variety and diversity be the biggest it's ever been, but also the way they've changed up how certain weapons work with incorporating certain weapons having other weapon parts, like a Jacob's shotgun having a Malawan underbarrel, or different types of additions. What kind of pizza we having? I'm making it. I'm calling it, but I wouldn't be surprised if you beat this today. There's a reason why this is called the finale. Because I know I'm going to get through this world today. Because this world isn't as long as the last ones.
I'm ecstatic to see you. Typhon DeLeon is waiting for you. Please, enter. I am Grouse, primary steward to Typhon DeLeon. Because my counterpart is inferior in every way, DeLeon has charged me with greeting you. So, greetings.
Certainly know how to make one feel warm and welcome, don't you?
Oh, speaking of Amon, I didn't do his last tree, did I? I stopped on the second tree because I was carrying on with the game, and it was near the time when I would have ended the stream anyway. But I never did get to his last tree, his cybernetics skill tree. I never did get to reading out that whole thing. Like I said, I'm gonna have a session where we look at the skills of all the characters. But I never did read that one.
What the hell? Typhon
But
says
yeah,
the universe is in
Amon,
danger. We don't have
both
time
in
for
his
a fool.
short and his skills, he looks like he's going to be incredible. Mind you, I'm still going to play the Siren. I'm still going to play Vex. But Amon looks like he's going to be... So, see, here's the thing. They've pretty much made this game almost impossible for me to choose who to play as my second playthrough character.
Master hates you, Sparrow. He'd scrap you in a heartbeat. Next time his toilet breaks, you're a goner.
Toilets perform a vital function. I'd be honored.
See, when I played the first Borderlands, I played as Mordecai first. It wasn't until I got to Borderlands 2 where I really had a fascination with sirens. So that's when I started maining sirens after that point. But when it came to the first two Borderlands games, well, for all these first three Borderlands games, I knew who I was going to play as a second go-around. Because I would be more focused on the first person that I was playing, and then the second person was just, you know, either or, it's whatever. But oh, don't worry, it'll be done before September, so that way you can be able to enjoy it as well. But choosing a second character wasn't really, hard. It wasn't hard to do in Borderlands 1, 2, 3. And here on this one, I choose Damara, and then the next one after her was, I believe Mose. I believe Mose was the next one up. I'll have to see which person I put more time into, but I believe Mose was the next one because, I mean, she's a character that can pilot a giant mech with dual machine guns and rockets on them. And I thought, you know what? That's going to be my second character. Borderlands 2, Zero first, and then Maya. Borderlands 1, Mordecai first, and then Lilith. And then there was Brick, and then Roland was pretty much the last person. But for Borderlands 4, it is literally, I can't even make up my mind who I want to play as the second one, because all of them just seem so awesome that it has become almost impossible for me to choose my second go-around character. And we still don't know what Harlow can do. And mind you, the next video we get of Amon will be his customization trailer, and after that, every other video for Borderlands 4 will be dedicated to Harlow. Finally. And we'll be able to finally see what she can do, because out of every single character, Harlow excites me the most in terms of gameplay, because we barely know anything. We don't have gameplay of her. We know that the only gameplay we have of Harlow is simply from the trailers. You know, the spliced together edited footage, not unedited stuff, because no one's played Harlow at all. We know nothing, yet that excites me because it's the mystery of it all. She's like the techno expert. So the skill trees for these games have just been amazing. And you know what? I'll put it to a vote. Once we get like the gameplay footage, because we'll do a Borderlands 4 deep dive. Once we get all the gameplay and all the extra stuff that comes with everyone, that's the reason why I'm waiting for Harlow's stuff to drop. Once we learn about her gameplay, her skill trees and everything, that's when I'll put it to a vote. Who should be my secondary character? And what in the world was that? What are you doing dropping frames like that? That was weird. I don't know why it did that. Huh. Sorry about that, everyone. Don't worry. At least you could hear my voice and I haven't moved. But once we see everything that there is of Harlow, we'll have a session where we look at all of their shorts, we look at their gameplay, we look through their skill trees and everything, and then it'll be put to a vote that all of you guys get to decide on who will be the second character that I play. Because I actually want this choice to be viewer endorsed, viewer decided, so you guys can actually have a voice in how I go throughout my second playthrough for the game. First one, that's gonna be all me, so don't even worry about trying to figure that out. But second playthrough, I want you guys to choose, because it's just such a good choice that I think I'd rather leave it up to the peoples. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
What took you so long, Vault Hunter? We got a universe to save! What? You were expecting someone less handsome? Glad you made it. Bet it was a schlep. Here's a little something for making the trip.
Actually, you know what? When I use the word schlep, it's because of Typhon. When I've used it in sentences and it says like, well, that's going to be a bit of a schlep over there, it's because of Typhon.
I'm always happy to make you a gun or two. But right now, I gotta show you something. This way.
I'll pick it up, but I'll sell it when you're not looking.
Take the Vault Hunter to the machine. Don't let anyone inside, Maliwan or otherwise.
Now's our chance to prove our worth.
Won't matter. It's the end of the universe.
This laser whip's been handy. Helps me keep up in my sundown years. Plus, whips are great. Lasers, too. By now you figured out Pandora's a planet-sized vault. Iridians called it the Great Vault or something. A long time ago, they crammed an interdimensional monstrosity in there called the Destroyer. Wasn't easy, but they did it. The Iridians sacrificed their whole civilization to lock that thing away. But they were smart, those aliens. The Iridians had a backup plan, just in case someone was mashuga enough to release the Destroyer. If that happens, well, they named it the Destroyer for a reason. Behind this door is an ancient Iridian astrokinetic vault Powered phase engine something or other. I just call it the machine. Pretty nifty. And the colors! Those Iridians knew how to make an entrance, right? This was the machine that locked away the Destroyer the first time. And it can do it again, too. But we need 4 vault keys to get in. You already got 3 of them, right?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, load up all the keys that we got.
Promethea! I found the first vault there, you know. Eden 6. Ain't no paradise. There's one last key, and I know where it is. Heads up, though. It's kind of a schlep, and it won't be easy. Yeah, but I'm sure you're up for it. You're a vault hunter, like me. I'm the house vault hunter. You're gonna need it.
The famous gun.
Palawan set up a buttload of bases between us and the vault. This is exactly why I tried to keep Negra the Fail secret in the first place. But I guess that bird's out of its cage. You gotta get the last key. I hid it near the vault. There's a bridge that leads to the vault side. Head there, and good luck with Malawan.
Alright, we got work to do. Hey, y'all, guess who's voiced the timekeeper? Guess who voiced the timekeeper? That's what I'm more curious about. I don't know. Because I'm listening to the voice of the timekeeper's cadence, and I hear a little bit of T.C. Carson, but the tone of voice is not T.C. Carson at all. So it's definitely not him. Then I'm trying to think of, what's his name? I know his name, I've seen it before, but I can't for the life of me remember it. I think of, no, it's not Die Hardman, the voice actor for Die Hardman, because his voice cadence is a lot higher than the timekeeper's. So I'm trying to think. Part of me wants to say T.C. Carson, but I'm like, no, that can't be him, because there's just a certain tone to his voice. And here's the thing. Gearbox is going to be doing a questionnaire with the voice actors for the 3 characters that we are getting. And mind you, the DLC hunters we are getting for Borderlands 4 is not included in that. Why am I running? I literally have a ride still here.
This guy, ha! People have been underestimating me my whole life. But like I always say, heroes come in all shapes and sizes. Anyway, keep heading towards the bridge. I'm gonna check in with your people and let them know what's up.
Hey, just got a rambling message from Typhon de Leon. Something about a machine and another vault key. He seems to like you. Do us proud, killer.
Once we find out who it is, I'm definitely going to do a deep dive on the voice actors themselves. A lot of people are thinking the voice of Rafa is Alexandro... What is his name? Sorry, not Alexandro, Alejandro. Alejandro Saab. People are saying that he may be the voice of Rafa because people did their digging and they saw that he reposted the character short of Yolt for Rafa.
Samuel on Athenas. Well, Tyrene Calypso said you'd show up sooner or later. I taught Sammy how to fight. You taught him how to die. And now I'm gonna teach you how to die. Just to be clear, Trot!
Great, another trot. My other fist was getting jealous. I am brimming!
Why would you willingly jump up here with me and lose your tactical advantage? Rafa reminds you of Salvador? In what way?
I hope you're warmed up. I'm up.
Wait a minute, someone was still shooting. Oh, there you are. Oh, right. I forgot to turn the music back on simply because being on Sanctuary, apparently the music on Sanctuary is also copyrighted, so that's annoying when I had to do revenue sharing. So let's get the music back on. Ah, the Spanish accent. Ah, I see. I was expecting actual similarities beyond their similar accents, but I had a feeling that was going to be the reason you chose.
Yeah, I could use the practice.
Holy cannoli, what a battle! You're amazing! Those are just scrubs. See how you square up against my elites.
Where's your elites?
Ha! Back in my day, the thugs would shut down a force field instead of jumping over it. Looks like you'll have to take out the generator on the other side. You ain't getting through that force field unless you take out the generator on the other side. Like I always say, when you're in mud, find some higher ground.
The lunch you had was so big you needed a bigger spoon.
There you go. Now blast that generator, Vault Hunter. All right.
It did look kind of big for your lunch.
Suck on my big brother-sized balls, Vault Hunter. Gerard! He destroyed the bridge. What a schmendrick. Don't worry, there's another way to Vault Site, but it ain't gonna be easy.
Now we just gotta run all the way around here.
It's nice to
Are
have some
these
company for
electric
a
dog
change.
kennels for the
Haven't had
little
anyone
combat
kill in the
units they
costume
have?
for years. See, I crash landed decades ago. I've been marooned here ever since. I had to get real creative to survive here. You want to hear my secret? Get this. I'm really smart. I always say smart's good. Small's good too. You can fit in places. And ugly's the best. People don't want to look at you. Perfect for sneaking. And I do my share of sneaking. Since Malawan showed up, I've been nabbing tech and listening in on their echoes. Great products for piss-poor security. If you're smart.
Hey, Vault Hunter. Bone says Pandora's shaking like an ice skag with fever dreams. No word from Tyrene, but we got your back, which is my preferred view of you, as you know.
So, Typhon, may I call you Typhon? Is there a Leon?
Yeah, later. She died though.
So sorry for your loss. Vault Hunter, if you get the chance, please get Typhon de Leon's autograph for me and a lock of his hair for research purposes.
I can feel the power.
You're gonna stop moving right now. See, if I see a red mark on the map, I want to make sure that there's no more red marks on the map.
I'm unstoppable.
Yep, wait for it. And we're back. You think I wouldn't be affected by my own AoE attacks, but nope. If you get in this stuff that can burn flesh, you are going to burn your flesh. You told me I needed to go to a different route, and I just need to get in my car. That's all I have to do.
Can't run, Vault Hunter. Well, you can, but I'll find you. And my ship, to be clear, it's got great vantage. Its vantage is my greatest advantage.
So, given the fact that Harlow is a part of the Tron family, I am so interested as to why she is so different from her own siblings. Because we had our first Tron back on Athenas, and now we got another Tron here on Necrotafeo. I'm wondering just what her interaction with them is like. Even though I feel, if I remember the description for Harlow correctly, she's seen as a bit of an outcast compared to like the rest of the Trons. So I really want to see that family dynamic.
So much power.
As soon as I hit you with that shock, you can't survive.
2 hits. I hit you, you hit the ground.
That's right, upgrade. Then die. Hold on. I'm gonna look this up. I'm gonna read her description again. We can worry about Amon and his tree later. Right now, Game info. We really have come a long way when it comes to technology, haven't we? From phones with buttons on the face that had numerous letters to 1, 2, and 3 to literal touch screens with facial recognition and thumbprint recognition. Alright. Harlow, there you go. The Gravitar. Harlow is a former Malawan combat scientist driven by the need to understand how things work. Kind of like Sylar from Heroes, only without the head slicing. While this initially made her an outcast amongst her Trant relatives, Harlow has used her intellect to bring new tech and gadgetry to the battlefield as a Vault Hunter. Harlow's brilliance is apparent in everything she does, but so is her enthusiasm and love for life. Harlow brings everything to the fight, including her sunny disposition. Always ready to give a beatdown, her spirit can't be beat. So she's the chipper member of the Trant family. Can't wait, like I said, I can't wait to see that family dynamic.
A dance, a massacre.
This pistol is really all I need. It's a good thing I filled up on it and increased its ammo.
I'm gonna end you, for my name is Daniel Trant!
Always yelling. I really hope Harlow yells Trant when she's really into the fight. I really hope she yells that.
This one's for my little brother, Sammy! Trant!
I can feel the power.
All right, go meet Sammy.
I would kill him again if I got some soft serve. Just saying.
That path will lead straight to the vault. That's where I hit the key. Don't worry, I'll stand guard outside the machine and keep the other keys safe. Now get your heroic keystone moving. We got a universe to save.
Alright, which gun is this? That's the Unforgiven. Let's get some elemental shotgun shenanigans up in here. Alright, there's this way. That goes somewhere. Okay, it just heads back out.
You made it! Now, there's a big-ass Iridian temple up ahead. That's your ticket to the vault.
I'm trying to remember, did this place have a vault monster? No, it didn't. It did not. Shock and radiation. Perfect.
Mediocre. brawl.
Ooh! Oh snap! Gajo done sent me something. So she's the second character that's related to a villain? Yeah. So we had Zane, who's part of the Flint family. We killed some of his family. And Harlow is part of the Tron family, and we killed plenty from them. Yes, Gajo, I saw it. Dude, what you mean? 8 minutes of gameplay of Spider-Man and Nova from Cosmic Invasion. I will be watching that later, sir. I will be watching that later, because we haven't really had any unedited gameplay outside of people talking over it. So yeah, that's getting watched, bro. That is definitely getting watched.
Typhon, how did you even find Necrodefeo?
Yeah, Maya always said it was just a story.
Ha! So did everyone, except my wife Leda. She figured it out. After we got married on Pandora, we left to find Necrodefeo for our honeymoon. Well, we ended up crash landing. See, I put the ship on autopilot while we got busy. That's on me. And so was she. Anywho, the ship was kaput, comlink was kaput, but we didn't care. We were in love. Later, she was whip smart. And smart with the whip. Boy, did that come in handy on our honeymoon. After we opened the vault, that's when the real action began. Skag on skag, key and hook, the double Calvin. 9 months later, well, there's only one thing in life that happens 9 months later.
Right, this is the Batman gun where it doesn't actually kill the person, it just leaves them with 1 HP left. I forgot about that.
Absolute massacre. Anyone else want to try?
But yeah, Gajo, I'm definitely gonna have to watch that. Because outside of Borderlands 4, I'm looking forward to Cosmic Invasion and Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. Those are my big games. Ghost of Yotei, it's on the list, but priorities first. And I just want to say, before we get into a full hour into this session, thank you all for all the support. Thank you for the people being members, and thank you for all the contributions you've dedicated to this channel. I just want to say, from the bottom of my heart, I wouldn't be able to give you guys half the stuff I did if it wasn't for you.
A dunk, a massacre.
I still don't know what she's saying here. All I get is the, some, bum, bum, a massacre. I don't know what she's saying at the beginning to this day.
I am brimming. Forgot about you.
I'm about to say, hey man, where'd you go? I got scared that you got stuck, man. I wanted to help.
Coursing through my veins.
Was that Was that a cat growl? That was a cat growl. No legendaries, just constant greens.
For a while, we were one happy family. Then later, she died. And I had to raise the kids alone. I thought opening a vault would be the hardest thing I'd ever do. Was I wrong?
Wait, you've got kids, Typhon?
Yeah, 2 of them. The boy, he got sick all the time. And my daughter talked circles around me. Only time they'd sit still was to hear about my adventures. Killing monsters, opening vaults, being a hero. They couldn't get enough. I filled their heads with all sorts of stories. Even told them about the Great Vault. That was a mistake. A story can be a dangerous thing in the wrong hands.
It was at this moment when I went through the game the first time that I realized that Tyreen and Troy were Typhon's kids. And I'm like, oh, Lord. Oh, they're his kids. Oh, this is bad. Because Typhon told them, now they want to get up in there. You're not going anywhere but death. Oh, but death. You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. Okay, you told me to come this way.
Waste of my time. Feels so good.
I'm hearing warthog squeals in there too, or pig grunts as well, mixed in here and there. I'm just really paying attention to the sound right now. I hope you guys don't mind, even though I don't have headphones on.
The temple's just up ahead. Those Malawan must want that vault bad. What if they know I already opened the sucker years ago?
Okay, it's these things that don't know how to be still.
I am liberated.
Wait for it. Why are you running? Why are you running? Oh, I didn't get a chance to look at the Nog when it died because I hit one with fire, I hit one with corrosive. But I didn't hit one with shock, so I need to see what that looks like. I want to witness your demise so I can have it logged into memory on how it looks.
Hands up. Feeling good.
All right, no more turret for you. Ooh, perfect! No, I actually killed him too quickly. No. When they ragdoll over stuff, it's just hilarious. Bye. If it took more than one shot, you weren't using a Jacobs. Woo! Ricochet. Jacobs are just amazing guns. Oh, I love them. I love them all.
One has the entire place fortified, but the only way to the vault is the elevator inside. So you're gonna have to send those puzzles packing.
Ties that bind. All you need is ties that bind in a very good Jacobs. Just watching. Oh, ooh, perfect. Hey, little buddy. Hi. He died to ballistic damage, not the electroshock damage. Man.
There's an elevator you can take up to the vault. I know how it works. Yep, there's your problem. Elevator's missing 2 crystals. Everything runs on crystals around here. Ooh, looks like one's over there. Go ahead and put it in the statue's hands, like an offering. Nice. Wonder where that other crystal is, though.
Attention High Command! I have located the final crystal. General Tron, do you copy? Should I proceed to the vault or... Oh, crap! It's a vault hunter!
Coursing through my veins. Stop!
Vault hunters must carry a level of notoriety with them, where it's all like, oh no, it's a vault hunter! They must be like,
Crystal. Offer it to that statue.
They must be like the type of individuals where if you see one, it's like, do not engage, just try to get out of there. Like, there's not one where you never get to... I forgot how broken that skill was. Yes. All it takes is just binding one person to a group, headshotting that one person, and if that one person dies, it pretty much takes everybody with them. Simply because the damage is that serious. But when people talk about Vault Hunters, it's either through their famous actions or infamous actions. But everyone treats Vault Hunters like they're these overpowered beings that nobody can really touch. Which is kind of true, given how powerful we can become.
Since anyone's been in there.
Because it's almost... You want to know something weird? It's almost like anyone who becomes a Vault Hunter, they have more than extraordinary abilities. Like, you have regular civilians. But then when you get a Vault Hunter, they either have some sort of power, they have some sort of trait, they have some sort of special ability, or maybe it's an augmentation that makes them beyond human. The same way regular hunters and monster hunters are capable of fighting monsters, getting whipped about by these creatures. We never lose a limb, we never get impaired for too long. Yes, we may faint, but it's literally we're fighting monsters twice or maybe 3 or 4 times our size, and the worst thing that could possibly happen to us is we just pass out if we get hit too much. That's it. So it's like, yeah, some of these individuals are not human by any standards. Like Amara, she's a siren, a literal space.
We made it on the elevator too, right where you're standing.
So you made it to Necrotefeos.
Space. What could you even call a siren in terms of their powers?
Trust me.
Hurry, Vault Hunter. The key's just up ahead.
What, like, seriously, what do you even call? This may not be a 4-hour-long session. I'm just saying.
The destroyer's almost here, and when I consume it, I'm gonna be a god. I know you're listening, Dad. Are you proud of your little girl?
Irene? Starlight.
Oh, what? You weren't gonna tell them, were you, Dad? Oops. Well, Vault Thief, guess who taught us everything we needed to know to take this galaxy apart piece by piece? Typhon DeLeon, the first Vault Hunter. Oh, Dad, by the way, Troy's dead. Your friend there killed him, so have fun with that.
Vault Hunter, the Guardians know you're here. Fight them off. We'll talk after.
But yeah, what exactly would you classify sirens as? Because they're humans. They're regular people. And it shows that the powers of one siren can transfer to another. So I'm trying to find the similarities from different types of media, because I can't call them space witches, because that's not what they are. That's not what they are. And I can't call them mutants, because being a siren is not something they are necessarily born with half the time. Because Tannis was normal, then she got Angel's power. Ava was normal, then she got Maya's power. And, I mean, Lilith was normal, she got her powers, she had them taken from her, and she got them back. Well, she will get them back, as you'll soon see. So what would you classify them? They're humans, but they also become endowed with power that is amongst the strongest in the universe. Because any woman that becomes a siren instantly becomes one of the most broken living beings in the entire... basically the entire universe.
Next! Feeling good!
So I'm really trying to find a good comparison when it comes to people who become Vault Hunters that are just extraordinary in all sorts of different ways.
Weren't there more of you a second ago?
Ah, cool. Another point into Conflux. Increase our chances of causing other elemental effects. Oh, you were immediately set on fire. See? Had a trigger. Even only at, what was it? 21% chance. Like that, for example. I literally jumped from up there and decided that with all of my strength, I'm just gonna slam down into the ground. No problem. Not normal. Not normal at all. When you become a Vault Hunter, you get a slight amount of plot armor. Mind you, this doesn't always work out because, well, Roland and Maya, so...
Get rid of those Guardians, Vault Hunter. Then we can grab the key.
Oh, grave digger. You're welcome.
Oh, And since I have the red card shield on, if anyone gets close to me, they get infected by radiation, which also procs the conflux. So if you get hit by radiation, then you are going to suffer a random status effect. Don't worry, give it time. There we go. There we go. Let's see what happens when you get infected with radiation. Immediately set on fire. The Berserker.
So much power. I'm at the vault, Typhon. Don't see a keyboard.
You think I'd just leave the key lying around? I hid it. There's a weird-looking Iridian device over there. Activate it, and I'll join you. And then we'll have our talk.
Okay, I went to the wrong place. My bad. It's been a while since I've gone through this story. It's like a very long time.
Hate those things. Me and Leda beat that vault monster together. Let's go pay her a visit. Come on, Vault Hunter. Not far now.
Typhon. So, about Troy?
Yeah, listen. I know what's been going on out there. Troy and Tyreen, my kids, well, they became monsters. No other way to say it. And you're a Vault Hunter. You kill monsters. Simple as that. Look, I'm not saying I'm glad my boy's dead, but at least he can't hurt people no more.
Typhon, why didn't you tell us the Calypsos were your children?
I wanted to, and I should have, but I couldn't find the words. How my kids ended up, that's on me. And I might have doomed the whole universe, but I can't let that be how my story ends. After their mother died, I was so scared I'd lose them too. So I kept them here. I thought they'd be happy, but they kept staring up at that sky, full of stars they'd never reach. To me, this planet was enough. The reward at the end of my hunt. To them, it was just a cage.
It's hilarious how you're pretty much at normal mode, endgame max level. I know! Ain't it peculiar? I'm very good at what I do. And what I do is very nice because it includes level ups.
The key. It's with her. She watches over it. Not in her grave, Vault Hunter! The headstone! Ah! Guess I could have been clearer. I got it. Okay. Whew. That's done. Take the key. Right. Now to the vault. Like I said, me and Leda already killed the monster, but there's something you gotta see. When me and Leda first saw Troy and Tyreen's tattoos, we knew we had to protect them. Sirens! Whew. The rarest thing in the universe. And there were 2 of them right in our arms. The only way to keep them safe was to stay here forever. But that didn't work out so well. I might have been a first-rate adventurer, but I was a third-rate pops. If you don't raise your kids right, what kind of hero are you? Listen, what comes next, it ain't gonna be easy. We got one shot, but I gotta fix this for later.
I have to say, I enjoyed Typhon DeLeon's character in this game.
Boy, this brings me back. Been avoiding this place a long time. So, me and Leda, we sort of already looted the place. But I got something for you. Okay, go on. Get your reward. You earned it. Just joshing you. Here, have this.
And with that, we get our hands on the gun. Oh, Typhon calls it the Gunstructor, but feel free to call it the gun if you want. They knew exactly what players were going to call this thing, even if it had an official name.
Give it a go, Vault Hunter. I've never been inside the machine, but I'm gonna guess we're gonna need all the firepower we can get our hands on. You check in with your people, I'll head to the machine. And hey, from one Vault Hunter to another, thanks. I just hope we still have time to fix things.
In order to access the Iridian machine, I'll need to charge that key. Bring it up to Sanctuary.
Ooh, Iridium, thank you. Alright, let's head to Sanctuary. We only got one more major leg to do. Because once the key is charged, then we gotta go to the ruins in order to pretty much stop Tyrene and stop the machine. And then we'll get introduced into the final area we gotta go.
Vault Hunter, you are non-stop, Jack. If I had a body, you could bet your ass I'd be a Vault Hunter too. You know Balex is a natural-born hunter, baby.
I wonder if Balex is gonna be in 4. Because I think we saw a plushie in one trailer. But I don't know if we saw...
The Vault Hunter's back!
Vault Hunter, did you bring me that lock of Typhon's hair? Right, yes. Inappropriate timing. End of the universe and all. Just put it in my lab.
Good job getting that key, Killer. Give it to Tannis so she can charge it.
Ava, would you like to join me?
How does it work?
It's a feeling. Here.
Oh, gross. Do you taste olives?
Huh. I always thought fried pickles.
It worked. Here, Vault Hunter, all yours.
Pardon me, I had to change my shirt. Didn't realize I was wearing my dad's Thanos shirt the whole time. Because me and my dad, we have matching Infinity Gauntlet shirts with Thanos on the front. Specifically the one where he has the gauntlet and he's pointing at everyone saying, "Come and get me." From the Infinity Saga. I didn't realize I was wearing his the whole time. But it's been corrected, and I have the correct one
How do
on.
we know this machine thing is gonna do what it's supposed to and not, like, blow up the whole universe?
The machine has already worked once before, stealing the Destroyer away inside Pandora millennia ago. If Tyrene leeches it, she may finally become a so-called god. Then again, what is a god but the most powerful being in the universe? Either this works, or we are all obliterated.
You should go down there, Tannis. I don't know who else could get this thing working.
Really? And work side by side with Typhon de Leon? If I must, Lilith, if I must.
You got this, Tannis. And I am totally not gonna snoop around your lab for Iridian stuff while you're gone.
That's a relief.
Get geared up, Vault Hunter. Then meet Typhon at the machine. Before it's too late.
Alright, we go back to Desolation's Edge. Do 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 da. I know it's been years since it's been out. I still say that Ava doesn't deserve those powers. Oh man, yeah, it's been a number of years. You know you really solidified yourself in a fandom when people still do not like you years after you've been around. So, should Ava ever appear in Borderlands 4, there needs to be some massive redemption moments to make people even consider liking her again. If not, she'll be hated forever.
Go ahead, put in the last vault key.
Hi.
Well, let's get to it. We got a universe to save.
Ah, I see. Now those connections between the vaults make sense. The vaults on Promethea and Eden 6 must be the power sources for this machine. Intriguing.
Wow, you're smart.
Bit of an understatement, don't you think?
Ha! And you know who you are. That's a rare thing in this universe.
Okay. Necrotafeo only has 3 major spots on this entire planet. Desolation's Edge, the Tanzandir? I thought it was Tanzandir. I thought it was Tanzan. But the Tanzandir ruins, and lastly, the Pyre of Stars.
A dream come true. But we must focus. The first step is to locate the machine's control console.
This place. I feel a connection with something very old.
Them Meridians never did anything small, did they? Though I guess you do need a planet-sized machine to seal up an entire planet. Hey, you're glowing.
Oh, you're too kind.
No, seriously.
Fascinating. Perhaps Sirens had some hand in constructing this machine.
You know what? You remind me of Leda.
Catch me, Vault Hunter. I swoon. If only I had a decade to study this machine. Its design is mind-gasmingly complex, but I do believe its primary operation to be fairly straightforward. To start, I require the Pandora Vault Key. Interesting. Now it seems we must offer the remaining keys to the Guardian statues. Then the machine will draw power from the vaults on those planets, closing Pandora. To the other statues, Vault Hunter. Quickly now!
This way. Next up, Promethea.
I'm following you, bruh.
Good thing I never told my daughter about this place. But stay sharp. If I know the Iridians, there's sure to be some Guardians around here.
That's why I got this gun. Because it works.
Guardians! Let's take them out together!
Where they at? How did you know they were gonna appear before they got there?
Oh, you just made a big mistake. Oh, is that the best you've got? Feeling good.
One thing I kind of wish happened with Ties That Bind is that the elemental residual DOT that happened when you were grappling someone also transferred to the people that were connected as well. So while an enemy is taking that damage over time, then it would just transfer to everyone else on top of you transferring that damage while shooting them. But it's a minor thing, and it doesn't really hamper the game in any way if it doesn't work that way.
Hey, that looks like one of the statues your scientist was talking about. Give it the key, like an offering.
Valencia Vault has been activated.
This way, Vault Hunter. Next up, Eden 6. Paradise my hairy ass, but it does have its charms. Went skinny dipping in a Saurian tar pit once. I was hairless for a month.
Maybe you shouldn't be going skinny dipping in tar pits. But that's just me. What do I know?
Reveal your secrets, crystals.
That's right, upgrade.
I'm unstoppable. Making headlines.
Yep, you get upgrade, you get an upgrade. Everybody gets an upgrade.
I am the greatest. Try.
Ooh, thank you for the money. Even though I'm not gonna need it because this character is... Well, I probably won't delete this character just so I can say I have memories of this character. And I want to get like a tally of how long it took me to get through this game. Because the only time I've actually played this game extra was really just earlier this morning. Any other time I haven't really been messing with it. Because I've actually been doing a ton of stuff on Warframe. I'm just now getting the parts necessary in order for Araxia to build, and she's currently building right now. But I have to say this, as a person who was playing a ton of Warframe at the beginning, that's how I met my bros Brandon and Chris, and you know, we've been brothers ever since. But I fell off for a while, and I was just playing other games. So it wasn't until maybe earlier this month that I actually got back into Warframe, finally did the Duviri Paradox, completed that, finally did the Lost, the Lotus Eaters, just that short one, and then moved on to 1999, and now I can say I am pretty much caught up with the story of Warframe as it is presently. So now I'm going through and, you know, building different frames I wasn't able to, but I have to say this, the sheer amount of resources you need in order to make Araxia, just the spider frame, just the recent frame that we got, the sheer amount of resources you need and how many times you got to play the Duviri Paradox in order to get that stuff, it is quite a bit. What the? I just fell through the floor. Hold on. Wait, did y'all see that? Y'all saw that, right? I fell through the platform and came out the other side. Huh? I'm hitting the button to jump. What? I'm in it. I am falling through this platform. Y'all are seeing this, right? What in the world? Legendary? Ooh, a more... What are the odds? What? Okay, let me tell you why this is funny. Guess the weapon I've been using this whole time, if I hadn't already said it. This is the weapon I've been using this whole time. And now the game wants to get... This is the gun I've been using to basically mow through everybody. And now the game wants to give me an even more, a stronger version. With better handling, better fire rate, and more damage. This game can be silly at times. Let's give him another legendary. What should we give him? Let's give him the same gun he's been using to basically almost one-shot everything, but stronger. What? Why does this sort of thing only happen when I'm on stream? When I'm off stream and I'm trying to farm, it's all like, we'll give him whatever. But the sheer coincidences of me having all this, of me having the gun that I've already been using to just mow through everything, for it to just drop for me again.
What the hell is this?
Cool trick, huh, Dad? Say hello to my new family.
Come on, she knows we're here. We gotta hurry. So good.
Oh, I could get used to this.
Oh, right, I forgot it had like the side. Okay, so it has the, oh, that's the burst fire, okay. It switches to the side view.
Ready to unleash power.
Wait for it. Didn't even have to do anything.
Stay right there.
Wait for it again. Yep, there we go. Something. Another one. Another legendary. Oh, this is just getting silly. Ooh, what's this? Backfire Nova Burner. This game can be silly at times. But it only happens during these sessions when I'm live with all of you, where these moments really happen. Welcome back, Kitty. You want to know something funny?
Would you look at that? This way, come on.
So, pizza dough made, awesome. So before you got back, I went off to the side. Oh, what kind we having? You said, okay, so I feel like it may have been too recent. Wait, has it been too recent since you had that supreme pepperoni and cheese pizza? Because I'm thinking classic pepperoni, but with that classic kitty flair. That's what I'm thinking. Because you can never go wrong with pepperoni, unless someone is allergic to some ingredients, but I know you are careful with what you cook, so I'm not really worried about that. But classic pepperoni, but maybe maybe put some spice, like a spicy glaze across the bread, across the crust, maybe. But then again, it would probably be too similar to the jalapeno cheese bread that you had. But also, before you got back here, I went off to the side thinking, you know what? I'm going on the main path. Let me go off the side here. Ooh, red chest. Guess what's inside? A literal upgraded version of the shocking AAA pistol that I'm currently using. That I've been using to basically wipe out entire groups without issue. And the game gave me another one That is basically my level right now. And now it's making it easier for me to just wipe out entire groups. It is funny how the RNG in this game works. Because I'll tell you what, if I wasn't streaming and I went up to that chest, that shocking AAA wouldn't be in there. I know it wouldn't.
The machine nearly has enough power to seal Pandora. Keep going.
How about a Chilean pepper butter crust? Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds very good. And I think at this point when I was playing the main game, I thought I had to jump into this. And when I didn't make it, I was thinking something's wrong with the game. I can't make it. But then when I just step into it.
You're not gonna stop me from getting to the
Oh no,
destroyer.
when I stepped into it.
What you doing, Starlight? The destroyer's called that for a reason. It literally eats stars.
Not if I eat it first. I am screaming.
Like, look at this.
Anyone else want to try? Stop struggling.
I'm just now... Oh, good lord. I'm just now realizing who the voice of the Goliaths are. It took that one scream for me to realize who these Goliaths are. Who voices them. That's Chris Rager. That's Mr. Torg himself. That's Blackbeard in the English dub of One Piece. That's Mr. Satan from Dragon Ball. That's him. Veldora from that time I got reincarnated as a slime. That's been him this whole time. How did, as much as I watch English dubs, how did I not recognize that was him? It took me a while to realize that the same person that does the voice for Krieg is also the same person that does the voice for Beerus in Dragon Ball. How did I not put two and two together? Because I said this when we were on Pandora before we even got to the Carnivora stage. I want to say it was the last session we did. Before we even got there, I was saying like, wow, these Goliaths sound kind of familiar. The person who's doing the voices for them puts a lot of effort into the screams and everything. But now, after hearing that scream, I realized, wow, that's actually him. How did I not even notice? Yep, absolute chaos. Just things dropping left and right. Yes, I knew it was going to be a legendary drop person that dropped in. I knew it was going to be a legendary person that dropped in. And you got me a legendary as well. How thoughtful. It's not even Christmas yet. Thank you for the blessing. Punishing Lasting Dragon. Whenever Amara kills an enemy with a melee attack, her action skill augment is triggered. Sorry, something's on the crease of my eye and wishes to disturb.
Guess they mean to use both switches together. Old school classic. Right. End of the world. I'll focus. Not bad. The Negra Feo statue's close. We gotta hurry.
Christmas is not far, it's only 4 months. I know. It is not far at all.
Oh, grave digger.
So much shooting, so much death, so much misery, so much pain. Level up. Name, Amara. Class, Siren. Title, Destroyer of Worlds. I feel so tempted to just treat everything like it's a solo leveling game.
Is that the best?
We won't have any festering Goliaths here. It's not allowed.
Feels so right.
Ooh, who's popping up? Fish slap. I'm calling it fish slap. Oh, I called it. It's fish slap. Oh my goodness. I said fish slap and it was fish slap. Ooh, the yellow cake. Duro que taroncha. Fall to the might of the yellow cake. It is not a lie. And I leveled up. Also, if you hear groans in the background, our landscaper is outside right at this moment. Right at this exact moment.
The Feo statue. Oh boy. Once you offer the key, better hold on to your keister. Told ya!
All of the connections to the vault are activated. Return to me, fair Typhon. Vault Hunter, you may come too. Lilith, you might want to come down and see this. On our way.
Got a skill point. Conflux. Keep it going. One more point and then another one. And then we get to the forceful expression capstone. I don't know if I'm going to be able to reach the final capstone in this one singular instance.
Tannis! Whoa.
Gotta cut the grass tomorrow. It got tall. So did ours. That's the reason why our landscaper's outside. Because of all that rain.
Creepy critters, Vault Hunter. Well struck. Something mad.
One shot? Really? I shot once. I thought I was gonna be able to stand up to it. I thought, oh, surely this one shot isn't gonna be enough for this very special enemy. All I saw was body flying in the air. Oh my goodness. Okay, I love this game. Whoa! Why do I have a laser sight on me? And since it's radiation damage, once they explode, it spreads. Oh! That was funny. That was funny. That was funny. Oh no! And Hammerlock is just going on to talk about like, oh, there it is. And here we have the Necrotophraian broodmother. Here it is capable of replicating itself at an accelerated rate, breeding more and more of its young in an exponentially increased period of time. And oh, good lord, you've already killed it. It's like, you can't even finish the monologue because I've already killed the thing. That thing got Thanos snapped out of existence. Not even that. It's like it was basically like a cartoon. You know when a cartoon character lights a stick of dynamite and they think they've thrown it away, is like either stuck to their hand or maybe the person they're trying to throw it at is smarter than them and they just place it behind them and that character goes flying into the air after the explosion. That's literally what that moment was, because after killing that thing, you don't see the body come down. It's gone. So yeah, that was silly. I tell y'all, I love my job because we get to share moments like this.
Connected, but it hasn't activated yet. Pandora is still opening. Maybe it needs a siren's touch. And touch it I shall. As the nihilist said on his deathbed, here goes nothing. I understand now.
Holy baloney! Would you look at that?
Tannis, you alright?
Yes! So much power! And I am the conduit!
So real quick, get a picture of all of these sirens all in one place. Get it to 60 degrees for field of vision.
Pandora's closing!
All right! It's working!
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put a stop to that. COV incoming! Ava, keep them off Tannis!
On it.
This is it. You know what to do, Kill.
I'm with you, Vault Hunter.
End of the road, superfan. For you, anyway. Yeah. Troy and I were kids. We'd stare up at the
And die.
brightest in the galaxy all devolves and becomes the biggest stars in the galaxy.
This won't end the way you think it will. Trust me.
He seems so small now. That would be fitting a god. Now I'm gonna devour every last star in the universe, one by one. Until nothing shines.
Kind of odd how, well, it's kind of funny how Tyrene's plan of consuming every star in the sky until she's the only one left, until the only thing left is her. It's kind of similar to Ego's plan from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, because Ego wanted to do that until every star in the universe was essentially him.
She's here. Hang on, Ava!
Oh, this for me? Haven't we done this before, Lil? I'm over it.
Hiya, Starlight.
Let me go!
I let you go once, and see how that turned out?
You scared old man! This is your fault! You kept us here when the universe should have been ours!
I gave you what I could.
I don't care! I'm gonna take what's mine! Ah!
I'm sorry, Starlight.
Typhon.
You gotta stop her. It's too late for me. Just promise me something. Don't be the last Vault Hunters.
We won't. He's gone. Pandora's gonna be ripped apart. And if Tyreen leaches the Destroyer, that'll be the least of our problems. We have to stop her. Typhon bought us our lives, but we're running out of last chances.
Lilith, I may have a shortcut to where Tyreen went. This machine works across interstellar distances. There must be a way... Yes, I can use the connection to Pandora to form a portal.
Killer, we'd be dead 1,000 times over if it wasn't for you. I've been telling myself I still belonged on the front lines, but the leader needs to know when to stand aside and let a soldier do their job. This is your fight.
It worked! It seems I can add time and space to the long list of things I have mastery over.
It's time. The Destroyer is escaping. You ready, Killer?
I've never run from a fight, Commander.
Okay. This ends on Pandora, one way or the other. Head through the portal and find Tyreen. We'll see you on the other side.
I'll remember that. Marks the spot.
Oh, right. Sorry. I forgot to unmute because they were outside. Sorry. I didn't say too much. I was just saying, oh, I want to get a picture of all the sirens, but I also want to get them all in the shot. But what is the button for emotes? What in the world?
Maps, right?
So I need to move closer. And yeah. Seems about right. You should check out that picture I sent. Oh, hold on. Oh, that's what you meant by someone was jelly. Hold on, let me see.
Human, you're not giving me the attention. What are you doing, human? You're supposed to devote all of your attention to me. Human!
That is funny though. But yeah, did I take this screenshot? Yeah, I did. There we go. But yeah, I see what you mean now. Aw, that's precious. That's precious. Okay, to Destroyer's Rift. And the last location before we roll credits.
We're counting on you,
I am going
the
to
Destroyer
skip.
is ripping the planet apart. You have to stop Tyreen. Pandora's always been a hellhole, but it's our hellhole, damn it. Even if Tyreen is stopped, Elpis is far too close to Pandora. The Great Vault will continue to open. Let's worry about that when Tyreen is dead. One apocalypse at a time.
We're in orbit, VH. I got eyes on your fine ass from Sanctuary. Pandora's tearing itself a new one, but I ain't letting you fight that mega devil bitch alone.
funds.
Sorry, family was talking to me about food, so I was kind of sidetracked there. But onwards to the final boss. Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna wait until Kitty gets back so she can witness the end of Borderlands 3, and then I can say we are ready. We are ready for Borderlands 4 once we roll credits. Now, before I had to mute for the call, I said that I am going to skip the credits. I'm going to skip them as much as I can because I do want to turn certain moments that have happened here today into a short. So I kind of want to avoid that whole hassle with, copyright and everything with Alicia Keys at the end. So as soon as I am able, I'm going to skip as quickly as possible. But yeah, I'll wait until Kitty gets back. Unless she's, actually, you know what? I may not be able to wait simply because she's actually cooking a pizza. She's actually making a pizza, so that might actually take some time. Okay, we're just gonna dive in. Hopefully Kitty is able to make it.
Finally. Don't expect mercy, superfan. I'm not that kind of god.
Tyreen, the Destroyer. Now, instead of her having a transformation that was on par with Virgil's from Devil May Cry 5, you have a transformation that puts her on par with Udazit. I find it funny how they put climbing paint on this boss.
That's your opening. Give her hell.
Already.
Head back. Just stop.
Invincibility frames.
Can't wait for these to be gone.
Retreat! She's down. Climb on her back. There, that's your opening. Give her hell.
No, you
Run where? Where you think I'm going? So you couldn't fly from where you were to initiate this? You had to walk physically all the way to the end? I just felt like a couple of steps could have been skipped, you know?
There, that's your rope.
Through here.
I'm gonna get my loot first. What did I get? Something that doesn't even go for the character that I'm playing. Typical. Just gonna grab all this stuff, even though I'm not really gonna use it, because once I'm done with this file, yeah, I ain't messing with it. I ain't gonna mess with it no more.
You did it, Killer. She's gone. Well, would you look at that?
Go on. Vault's all yours.
Because once I get done, I'm gonna tally up the amount of hours I've poured into Borderlands 3 overall, both from the PS4 version and the PS5 version, which is quite a bit. It's quite a bit. Yeah, I figured I wasn't gonna be able to get to the capstone, but it's all good. Level 37 by the end of it all. Now, of course, we can leave the vault, but of course we're not gonna do that. Odds of a legendary being in this one. The odds are very low. Odds of a legendary being in this one. Woo! We got two. We got the Flurrying Solitary Breaker and the Tortuous Dragon. I'm not expecting anything out of you. See? Told you. I had low expectations of you.
This time. She's not gonna come back, is she?
Well, she died and turned to ash, so I'm gonna give it a hard maybe.
You got your powers back. Feels good, right?
I spent so long without them, I'd almost gotten used to it. I'm not gonna lie, it does feel good.
No, I wanted to take a picture.
Over.
Not entirely. Great Vault is still opening. Elpis is tearing Pandora apart.
How do we stop it?
Very simple. We can't. Not unless you know a way to remove the moon from the sky.
Run towards the fire. Sanctuary's yours, Ava. Be ready.
What does Lilith think she's doing?
Closing the Great Vault. She's saving Pandora.
That could kill her!
She knows. She's the Firehawk.
She's gone.
Not entirely. She's lighting the way.
She's just...
No!
Go back up to Sanctuary.
I'm not even gonna give you a chance!
I assume you mean anything valuable to pilfer, but yes, let us investigate.
So I'll save that. I'll save the last 3 minutes. I don't think the cutscene was 3 minutes long. No, it was not. So this will definitely get turned into a short by itself. But time to go back to Sanctuary. I admit that the game was shorter than I thought. I liked it quite a bit, and thank you for your work. Can't wait for the next one to come out. Also, can I ask you an off-topic question? By all means, I don't mind. I don't mind. There's plenty. There's like it took us only 2 hours and 10 minutes for, and probably less than that because of the opening. It took us slightly less than 2 hours and 10 minutes for me to see the end of Necrotafeo and then beat the game again. So, yeah, by all means, ask away, my glorious, glorious member. Because once I'm done, we're going to tally up the amount of time I've spent in Borderlands from launch day all the way up until now.
We are in Lilith's quarters, Vault Hunter. Please bring me the vault key you retrieved from Tyreen.
Recruit, you did it! You followed my instructions exactly and saved Pandora! Alright, Ava wants to talk to you. She's in Lilith's room.
Listen up. Keep this place clean. No one wants your dirt. Damn. Get serious. This is space, people.
I guess I was hoping Lilith would be here waiting for us, but she's just gone. Maya, she used to tell me stories about Lilith when the two of them were fighting side by side. I miss them both.
I'm trying to get a good feel of the room around, of course. That was great. You were like, nope. As soon as I heard the singing, I says, no! You're not going to be hitting me with a copyright. Ooh, wait. Wait, hold on. Even the music on Sanctuary got me a copyright claim. I'm turning that off, too. No, you don't. No, you don't. It's going to be quiet. It's going to be dead quiet.
Lilith had her own secrets back here. This chest is of Iridian design, but I have no idea where she might have gotten it. There's no external mechanism on it, but perhaps I can phase shift it open. Ah, so I can. Peculiar. Lilith must have intended for me to find this, but that would mean... Nonetheless, there's another matter for us to discuss, Vault Hunter.
I'm trying to remember. Did I get all legendaries when I looted this chest the very first time? I'm trying to remember.
Using my enormous intellect, I have sussed out the purpose of the artifact you discovered inside the vault. It is an advanced Guardian mind core. I've created a neural adapter that will link it up with the ship's fast travel system. Please do so now. The Guardians used that mind core to improve their own combat AI by training in simulations of alternate, more chaotic universes. At least I believe they were simulations. It's unclear, but don't be too concerned. Any paradoxes or reality leaks should either resolve themselves, or we will all be obliterated before we can feel too much pain.
I wanted to know if you can post some artwork of the beginning after the end on Discord that I found while crediting the author of the work and putting a spoiler tag if it didn't happen yet. Yeah, I mean, people do that for solo leveling. They just put spoiler tags for that. Yeah, people do that all the time. Yeah, you're fine. They High Dragon and Kitty, they I want to say it's more so High Dragon than Kitty that brings up solo leveling artwork and all sorts of different things with the series over on that channel. I mean, that's what it's for. That's what it's for. So yeah, it's fine. Alright, place Iridian artifact.
Delicious.
Don't say that when I run past you with a mouthful of teeth like that.
Sounds fun, doesn't it? I call it Mayhem Mode. I've integrated it into our onboard fast travel map, so you can use it whenever you feel the call of mayhem. Enjoy.
Alright, so here's the...
Crew of Sanctuary. That motherfucking Vault Hunter just saved y'all asses. So show some respect. Ain't enough heroes in this galaxy.
Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a picture of this. Story mode, story campaign complete. Congrats, you've unlocked true Vault Hunter playthrough, which lets you re-experience the campaign with tougher enemies and better loot. But that's not all. You can now activate Mayhem Mode, which adds crazy effects to you and your enemies. Earn increased XP, cash, and rare loot exclusive to Mayhem Mode. So here's my question. Because for all intents and purposes, ladies and gentlemen, we have beaten Borderlands 3. We are now officially ready to play some Borderlands 4 next month. But my question is, what is going to be the alternative for Borderlands 4 when we had Mayhem Mode here? What is going to be what we interact with that keeps us going once the story is over? That's my question. I'm so interested in finding that out.
Still hide from Maurice. Glittering eyes of scientific secrets watching from afar.
But we did it, ladies and gentlemen. This has been my playthrough of Borderlands 3, and I think it only took us, what, 4 parts? 4 parts to get through? Not all of them terribly long. We managed to get through it in a pretty decent amount of time. Thank you, and this is probably, and I'm not gonna...
Test. Hey, Vault Hunter, have we got an opportunity for you? You don't want to miss it!
And this is where I'm going to call my time with Borderlands 3 to an end. I'm so glad I actually saved all those images and all that extra. I'm glad that because I'm going to use that for references later for Borderlands 4. Going to be a lot of comparing. But overall, the game is still just as fun as I remember. Even though the story is where this game falters, the game is still just as fun. And I've seen this all the time. People say that if you ignore the story and how it's written, the game is very, very fun. Because that's where this game excels. But I also understand the issues people had with Borderlands 3, specifically because of the story. Now, thankfully, it is not as bad as The Last of Us Part 2's story. where it's like, oh, I don't want anything to do with this company anymore because of how badly they botched the game. I'm grateful that it didn't reach that point. But this game as an overall entry in the Borderlands franchise, it's still solid. It's just that the writing could have definitely been better. And that's what I'll be paying attention to when we start playing Borderlands 4 next month. Because it feels like yesterday when this game came out in, like, what, 2019? It was 2019 when this game came out, and I was thinking, wow. It did come out in 2019, right? Hold on. I need to recheck my sources. Borderlands 3. Yeah, 2019. Ever since I remember standing in line to get my copy of Borderlands 4, I believe it was a midnight release for it as well during that time. Came home with it, popped it in, installed it on my PS4. This is before I got a PS5. Installed it, and then spent so much time playing it, streaming it for you guys initially, because I knew it was going to be fun. I played through all of the Borderlands games in a row in anticipation for Borderlands 3. And when it came out, it was just absolutely fun. And of course, I voiced my own criticisms, my praises, and also my criticisms with the game during that time. And still to this day, it's still one of my favorite Borderlands, even if the story doesn't really gel as well as it did with Borderlands 2, because that was a bar. So, all the DLC that came out, I very much enjoyed. The new weapons, the return of characters, including Gage and Krieg and all these other people as well. It was fun. What they did with this game was fun. Sure, there were some moments where there were some heavy nerfs to weapons that we all love, and there were some buffs to weapons that we didn't really use all that much. And, you know, for a while, it took a while for things to really start to be on the right track for a significant amount of time for Borderlands, but overall, the experience was very good. The experience was fun for me. So with Borderlands 4 coming up, the amount of years between 2019 all the way up until now, I can't wait to see the fruits of Gearbox's labor when we play the next entry for Borderlands next month in less than a month. That's how many days. We got 27 days left, so it's not going to be long. So there's going to be plenty of deep dives for us to really dive deeply into, well, deep dives, dive deeply. Plenty of moments for us to dive deeply into Borderlands 4, everything that has to do with the characters, their design, their customization, their skill trees, everything. But yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Overall, me playing Borderlands 3 has me even more excited to play Borderlands 4 because I know everything I enjoyed in this game, and from what footage I've seen of Borderlands 4, is going to be that much more fun for me to, you know, take. So here's what we're going to do to close out today's session. I know it's shorter than the last session I had, but given that it was only one last spot we needed to take care of, and that wasn't even long in and of itself, we are going to tally. We're going to close this game out, and we're going to tally the amount of hours I have spent in Borderlands 3 for the PS5 version and the PS4 version. And that will be my grand total of hours spent in Borderlands 3 since launch. Because ever since I stopped playing the PS4 version, let's just say I've hit quadruple digits for Borderlands 3. So we're going to tally up. Let me get my calculator ready. So let's just go to the PS4 version. PS4 version, exactly 1313. 1,313 hours. So we're going to add that up. And then we go to the PS5 version, which has almost half. And that is 785. 785. So a grand total of 2,098 hours invested into Borderlands from beginning to end across 2 different versions. That is dangerously close to 2,100 hours of nothing but Borderlands. That's a copious amount of time. And I am actually okay with that amount of time spent into Borderlands. I am actually okay with that, because it was time well spent. But ladies and gentlemen, this is where I'm going to draw to a close with my Borderlands 3 replay. The reason why I'm kind of dragging this out is simply because Kitty said she was going to be right back, but but all the same, it was... Did I save? I didn't save. I did not. Wait, did I? Oh, I did. Thank God. Oh, thank God I saved this. Thank God I saved this final cutscene for the game. Oh, I was scared. Oh, I was scared that I messed that up. But no, I was kind of dragging this out just so Kitty can make it here back in time. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this has been my time playing Borderlands 3 again for the quadruple-if time. And the next time I play Borderlands will be the next entry in September. September. That's not even a month. September. That will be the next major series I bring to the channel. That'll be the next one. We'll still have time for, like subtle game moments here and there in between now and the 12th of September. But as far as brand new, fresh series goes, Borderlands 4 is that one I'm going to focus on next month. Thank you everyone for tuning in to this series. Thank you for sitting with me as we experience this game from beginning to end all over again. And thank you just for your support. Thank you to all my members. Thank you to all my mods. Thank you to everyone who's watching right now, whether you're new here or a regular. It's been fun playing through Borderlands 3 for all of you again. And it's an honor to do what I do. Thank you for making what I do that much more fun. But for the next big gaming series, I will see you all in Borderlands 3. Hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. And because I know you're coming back anyway. Have a fantastic day, and once again, as always, later, peoples!